It's May, and that means it's time for some serious gardening for babies.
One of the things we're going to be talking about this week is how to get your seedlings used to living outside, which is called hardening off. What day is it? Tuesday. Today is April the 28th, and we have about a week and a half before the frost-free date, which means it takes about 2 weeks to get your plants really used to living outside. For about a week, we'll set them outside during the day, and if it's really nice at night, we'll leave them out overnight. But for the second week, we'll try to leave them out overnight so that they're outside 24 hours a day, and only cover them up or bring them in if it's going to be very cold. For now, we're going to set them on the sunny end of our porch and leave them there to enjoy the sunshine. And then we're going to do yoga. Yeah. I'll help you. I can help you to do yoga. This is also a great time to visit a local greenhouse or nursery. Meme, look at their broccoli starts, huh? You can usually ask the staff at a local nursery their advice about what plants will work best in your area, and it's also great to support a local business. Local growers also can have different types of varieties you might not be able to access other places. To hang out with babies who want to talk a lot and are very excited about being at the greenhouse, and to take your mom. It's a little bit cooler today. It's only about in the 40s, but today is actually a good day to make sure that your plants go outside, even if it's just for a little while. So I'm going to only leave these out here for a couple of hours, but I do want them to get used to the cool air. You might notice that the bottoms of your tomato leaves start to turn a little purple or turn a little bit darker, and that does mean that they're getting used to the cold. Now is a really important time to keep up with the weeds in your garden. Now the tool that I've been using is just a regular garden hoe. Garden hoes are not for babies. This is one method that has been a method for many a year of just going through the garden and essentially digging up the weeds. It's important to know what the plants look like that you are trying to save or keep, and get rid of the weeds that you don't want. It's also really important to know that the blade may not be particularly sharp right now with my thumb, but is sharp enough that it would hurt you if you hit yourself. So safety first. Here's a little field identification. First of all, this is a baby. Please don't eat that. Thank you. Hi. She has toes. So our peas have started to come up. This is what baby peas look like. These are radishes, which are coming up in little bunches. Just a few lettuces you can see that have come up right here. These are also little lettuces right here. Last year in this area we grew cosmos, the flowers, and some of them came up on their own, which is called coming up volunteer. If your potatoes aren't up yet, don't be too concerned. It's not been super warm here, and so I'm not really worried about them not being up yet. They still have a few weeks before I would be like, oh, they're probably dead. I better replant them. He's definitely eating dirt. You have dirt in your mouth. Oh, child. Show mommy your mouth. Show mommy your mouth. May. Show mom your mouth. Show mommy your mouth. Okay, she didn't get very much in there. After a long day of gardening, it's important to rest and rehydrate. Since it's supposed to be pretty warm tonight, we're going to leave our plants outside to let them continue to harden. And in our next episode of Gardening for Babies, we're going to plant them in the garden and talk a little bit more about weeding and watering and some other things. Until then, you know, it's not gonna be the last time I wash out your mouth, that's all I'm saying. Until then, enjoy the spring, enjoy the gardens, and enjoy the babies. No, don't eat grass yet. Later, I'll show you what grass you can eat. You can eat the dandelions.